Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Got the slingshot out today, probably for its last ride for the summer. Fall, we'll say. I have not had... My motorcycle's going all this year. As you know, I let my license lapse only because of the stipulations of how stupid it was to get my final license. They do the testing here, like the first, we have to do basically 3 tests. You go in and you do your written test, and they give you like a learner's right then. And then you can go for your second test, I believe it was, where they take you on a little road trip. They just kind of watch you go around, sort of, well, actually not too far from my place here. And so they watch you go around and they give you your second, and then within 5 years you can go and get your full license. But they don't do the full license testing here. I have to go an hour and a half one way to have it done. So I thought, no, screw that. So we got into the slingshot in that midst of time there. So, you know, the wife feels a lot more safer on that. And I kind of do too, but boy, this thing I haven't had going for like a year. I don't even know if she's gonna start. Oh. Well, fuel injection went. Let's get you just back over here maybe. This thing's really loud, so I'll get you back over here on the, sitting on the DR maybe. Maybe. All right, I think that's about the best I can get you without you falling over, so. I'd like to take it out and take it for a little drive around. I got no seat on it though right now. I can put the seat on pretty quick, but just gonna fire it up for now. And hopefully there's some oil in it, because it's parked where it's parked there. And I can't really tell if there's oil, but I should probably try to prop it up. But I'm just gonna fire it up. See what happens here. See what happens here. Oh, ooh. That still works. Clutch is good. Fuel injected, so let's see what happens here. Wow. Actually started up pretty good. Kind of surprised. Around the cemetery or whatever. It was pretty loud, you know, for back there. The other one's not bad, but that one's pretty loud. So, but I think today is going to be our last ride on this guy for the year, and then I'll take the battery out and take it inside and stuff and make sure it's got a full tank. I can't remember what's in it now from the last time. We haven't been out for a while because it's been such crappy weather and needs to get fuel in it. So anyway, so let that guy run a minute. I might go get the battery for the other one, install it, see if it'll start up. Okay, so she ran pretty good. I did take it for a little spin around the back there. Ooh, that's better. So echoey. Took it for a little spin around the back there, just quiet like, you know, and I didn't really get up to temp yet, but we're just gonna go for a little spin in the slingshot, and then I'm gonna come back and fire this guy up. It's been a while too, because geez, I think I started it once last year, but not this year at all. So anyways, we'll start that in a moment, hopefully. some lunch. Good, car ran good. This filled up with gas. So she should be good to remove the battery, but I gotta back it in the container. First, I gotta get myself out of this thing as well. And we'll go see if the DR will start up and give it a little warm up and run for a bit. All right, the DR. I don't even know if it has any gas in it. I'm pretty sure I left it full. Oh yeah, she's up pretty good. Hard to kind of see for you guys, but she's there. Holy cow. But will it start? That is a really good question. So it looks like that is down for choking. This is a carbureted, of course, so sometimes it's a little harder to get started. But let's prop you up somewhere here, and we'll see if she'll go. All right, it's been a while. This one I could tip over, and I seen oil in the bottom of the crankcase there, so that's good. Well, let's turn her on. You have to pull the clutch in, and we'll crank it over. Now this thing will probably start, but when it's cold out, like -5, it will absolutely not start. Now I should make sure I got the fuel turned on. I've got it on reserve right now. Holy jumping. That should be on there. Might need to go to prime though. Prime, I think, is when it hasn't ran for a while. Let's see if she'll do anything here. Won't give her any gas. It's got like a automatic throttle on it kind of thing. So if you pull the choke down, it gives it more throttle too. So you don't really need to give it any of that. Well, let's see if she'll go here. Uh-oh. Oh, baby, she's got to go. Darn carburation, eh? Oh, might stay running. Might stay running. So far, so good. Turn the choke down, see if it'll keep running. Oh, no, she needs a lot more warmer now. Let that sit there and warm up for a bit, and then maybe I'll take it for a little buzz around too. Okay, just so you wanted to see, that's how many K I got on this thing. Yeah, I know. So took us for a little ride around, seemed pretty good. Just a run now without the choke on it. Oh yeah, she's good. Always a pretty good bike, you know. It was really good on gas, but it's got no fuel gauge on it, so you'd really gotta pay attention, and you'd have to try to drive the same consistency, we'll say, every time, pretty much, or all of a sudden you'd be out of gas, and that sucks. So this thing is funny though, because you can't turn the fuel off. It works on a vacuum system, so when it gets vacuum from the engine, turning over, even starting, it opens up that fuel valve and lets the fuel flow in. So that's why it takes kind of a while to, you know, it's got to build up some of that vacuum suction, right? Get that fuel valve to open up enough. So if your battery's down too, it won't suck enough to turn enough to suck enough to open enough to let enough fuel in. To, you know, so it's a kind of a silly system, but yeah, you can't actually shut it off or on. It's on, prime, or reserve. so it's really kind of strange. But yeah, this was a pretty good bike, you know. It's, oh, like I say, it's only got like 4,400 and we'll say 30 kilometers on it, or 40, yeah, 4,430, so not too bad. But yeah, it's probably warmed up enough there. We'll put her back in, I guess. Well, we'll back her in for the last time, I guess, for this year anyways. Sweet. Get the battery out. Not exactly lined up where I want to be yet, so go ahead a little bit. See how good my clutching is getting in here. Got some practice, so I want to leave myself a fair bit of room if I can on my side. Looks like a colon we're going in. Yeah, I can actually roll it back after. What I might do is just give myself just a little more swinging room back there, and yeah, we should be good. See you next year, engine. Oh, that sounded funny, didn't it? It always does that. It's got such a, I guess, the 4 cylinders, a lot of vibration. Or, oh, she just, you know. But anyways, we got some tools outside here. We got to get the Torx, and what else we need? We need a 10 mil socket on a 1/4 inch ratchet, I believe. All right, under this little cover here, it's kind of crappy video, because it's dark in here and stuff, but we've got a Torx there, a Torx there, and then up here we got 2 of them little stupid plastic push pin guys. So we'll get, what the heck size was that now? T40, I think. Pretty darn close. So we'll get that on a ratchet here, if I can get the ratchet out. Oh my goodness. Noob. Oh my goodness. There. Just on my iPhone today, so it's making it kind of difficult for me. Wish they didn't have the push pins in there, because you know what? I might set this up next year. If your battery's dead or almost dying, there is no way of getting who's gonna have tools like this to get that out, you know? I think it's kind of foolish the way they've done it, but yeah, they do have, of course, an accessory for jacking ports. So you could do that, I guess, but inside here, funny enough, when we get in here, I'll show you. There is a little, what do you call it? Gotta get my little straight screwdriver out of this thing now. Hang on a sec here. How am I gonna do that? Where'd you go? That one there. Oh my goodness. You know how hard that is to do with one hand? Okay, so these stupid things. Where are we here? I guess they're quick and easy, right? But I don't like them. That one's out. You can't hardly see there. I could turn my light on, I guess. Well, that one could be nice. I don't know, they just don't feel secure, those things, so. Okay, and then right in here, there's like one of those little clip things that clips toward it down and in. So you gotta kind of pull it. Fight with it. And, oh, no, we didn't break it. So there is the battery. So, I'm gonna try to switch to light on my phone here. Hang on. Ooh, there we go. All right, so we need a 1/4 inch. And a small little 10 mil. Get that guy out. And now I've got my other little LED headlights plugged into here too. So we're gonna try our best here to get this out and not spark nothing over. Tight quarters in here, let me tell you. There we go. Sorry, it's hard to keep focus on everything. This has definitely changed a lot. They've got a great big huge, get this all apart here first, hang on. They got a great big huge fuse thing here now. It's a 50 amp fuse in there. So if that goes too, that'd be even fun to try to get that out of there. All right, we're gonna have to reverse hands, and this is the arm I'm holding myself up with, so this is gonna suck. Okay, I tightened those up a lot, and they didn't seem that tight again. That seems kind of weird to me. Better leave these screws in there because there's those little thread. Whoa, geez, almost dropped you. Sorry. The little thread block thingies in there that need. Okay, now. That's the fun part. Now is the fun part. Oh, they did it the same way. Now, in the States, they have a different mechanism here for some weird reason to hold the battery down. It's not this thing here. So now I gotta fight way under here with some little wee tiny bolts, if you can see them. They look really small. And I think they're nutted on the other side, and they're not. Oh, maybe they are welded on now. That's good. And that's basically to take this whole holding thing off so you can actually get the battery out. So we'll work on this guy first. I don't probably need to take it out, but I kind of want to, you know, for the winter time. Now, these guys are going to be a little bit trickier. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film that part for you or not, because they're kind of, where the heck are they even? I lost them already. There, those two guys there, we got to take them out. So I'll work on that, get back at you in a second. All right, I think I got her loose. I got to get this thing pulled off the battery though. It's kind of like glued down or some crap. That's quite a mechanism in there, I'll tell you. Now, 2 hands probably are needed for this part. And a knee. Maybe a knee too. Oh, there we go. We succeeded. Okay, so I don't know why they do that. The bolts back here really suck getting out. They do a nice 10 mil nut with a 8 mil head on the bolt. That makes no sense to me. But anyways, it's out. Well, that's interesting. Look at here. It looks like the frame was red at one time, and they didn't do a very good job there of painting it black. Huh. That's interesting. Who'd have thunk, eh? We see anywhere else that they missed? Kind of dirty, but anyways, that's interesting. So there's your main power guy there, and then back here, where was it I saw that? Yeah, this guy was attached, And he kind of just goes, not a very big cable, but I don't know what this thing is for because it just goes to like one of these plugs. So I don't know. I don't get that. You wouldn't boost it off of that, I don't think. That's like lamp cord stuff there. Kind of chintzy. You'd want something a little beefier than that, but I think what I might do is off the battery when it's mounted in there next year, I'll maybe just drop down a lead or something that you could jump off, and then you could just ground it wherever to the frame, right? But there we go, she's off. And that, yep, there's your negative, positive, and everything's still up there. This guy was attached to. I just don't know what it's for. It's got a fuse in it. It's got a 15 amp fuse in it, so weird. I don't remember seeing anything in the book about that. And that went to the negative. Huh. I mean, I guess you could boost it there. Boy, that's not a very thick cord for that. Anyway, so there's your 50 amp big mother plug fuse guys. And then there's fuses up front too, so if you blow one of those, you wonder why nothing's working. You wouldn't even know those were back here. I guess it'd be in the manual, but. Anyways, we got some tools to clean up. And a couple of bolts that I should probably stick back in, so I'll know where they are. Where the heck's this one from here now? Way over here. I think. No, I don't know. Way over there? No, it couldn't have been that far over, was it? Apparently it was. I guess. Yeah. Interesting. Anyways, I'll clean up here and then we'll push her back in. All right, the last push. That ought to do. Lay her in gear. Just make sure she's not mashed up against anything. That looks pretty good back there. Got a little bit of room. I could go back a bit more, but I think that'll do. Oh yeah, we got some room. That's good. I'm gonna take my helmet inside. It's kind of a little damp in there. When I put it on today, it was kind of damp, so that wasn't so good. Oh geez, that's heavy battery here. Okay, that is good. Close her up, I guess, and put the batteries into the bikes. I have no idea why I cannot right now locate my I can't even think about it, ownership for that bike. I was sure I left it in the saddlebag. I must have took it inside and put it inside somewhere, and I usually put them in one spot. I went to look there and it's not there, so I don't know. My goodness, me and this memory problem. Oh my goodness, it has just been a freaking nightmare. I don't know what to do about that part of it, but I mean, I could get it replaced, I guess. That's good. Goodbye, Slingshot. Let's see you in the spring. Anywho, that's it for today. I guess there's not much else happening today. I want to get moving into the new container here soon, but I don't know if I'm gonna make a video of that or not, because it's gonna be a lot of moving of stuff, you know, and I don't know. I wouldn't think that's very interesting. So, one place I got to check for my ownership for that bike is my jacket. I bet you it's in my jacket. Don't know why, because I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I've doing a lot of things lately that I just don't remember doing. It's weird. I Why would I take my ownership out of there? It's supposed to really kind of stay with the vehicle most times. But anyways, I don't know. I'm losing it, boys. I don't know what's going on, but whew, getting old, I guess. Boy, I'm only like 42 and I'm losing my mind already. That's not good. Technically, I'm halfway done, we'll say. Most people generally live to about 86, I find the number back here. So I'm like halfway there and I'm losing my mind already. Wow. Anyways, forgot what I was going to say. Losing my mind. Catch you all later. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good day.